left and right to see you.
When they were planning, they said they were liberator.
Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about God saying you have no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was preaching Joseph
What
Parker.
kind of people they say?
Your God. Once I was grateful. I didn't hear Joseph Parker deny that I was raising.
Freedom fighter, you killing now.
Have you heard him deny it?
Freedom fighter, you killing now.
Because he knows this.
Freedom fighter, you
Talk about now when you raise up with your Parker. I'm not even asking because I want to criticize. I'm going to start this because we said yesterday, the one president we are right out of there. I will speak because people is sacrificing someone. Never no one is repeating the word because we talk. The word yesterday was going to be my day.
when they were coming, they said they were when they were coming, they said they were
Oh, yeah, good morning.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom.
We're here again this morning. My name is Promise Molly Babu.
Taking their time, they changed their mind.
Let us welcome you to the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9 FM.
They are freedom fighters. Wakana people, they are freedom fighters.
Here we talk issues affecting
Freedom fighter. Freedom fighter, you killing our.
the citizens of Liberia.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country. They are freedom fighters. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo.
Here we checkmate lies that have been told.
Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo.
Here we are ready to stand up for the truth. So good morning to you wherever you're listening to us from or watching us from.
When they were coming, they said
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came their time, they changed their mind. When they came their time, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so? They are freedom.
There's so many things to talk about today.
They are freedom fighters. The freedom fighter, you raping our women. They are freedom fighters. The freedom fighter, you killing our children. They are freedom fighters. The freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
And most definitely, we're not going to sugarcoat anything.
Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo,
We're going to talk it as we see it.
ayo, ayo.
And we're not going to be
Ayo, ayo, ayo.
giving our favor, no, be afraid. We're here for you people. Good morning, wherever you are, you're listening to us. Those of you who are following us through the internet, we want to say good morning to you. You can start to share the live, and invite someone to watch this program with you. And for those of you who are listening through the radio, we are encouraging you to please turn up your radio and help someone to be able to listen to all of the things we have to say here today. And for those of you who are on the Facebook Live, YouTube, you can also send in your comments. We will read them out. Yeah. And don't forget to share the live. Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise, as well as the Win Liberia. And today, like no other day, we are here for you as we discuss the issues. We also want to give our cash to you. As we discuss the issues, we also want to give our cash to you. So we are saying keep playing your cash giveaway. If you don't know how to play your cash giveaway, you can take your Lone Star cell phone that you have money on it. Your mobile money wallet should be active where money is on it. You take your phone and dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. For 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. So as we gonna be giving out cash, as we also going deep into discussions, we want to be giving out money. Today is Friday, and thank God it's Friday. That's why I'm here to give out cash to people who's going to play the cash giveaway. And there's only one way you can get it, and it's by playing. Yeah, it's by playing the cash giveaway. So once you play, you get into the draw, and who knows, you can emerge as winner. So don't say, oh, I've been playing this thing over and over. I am not winning. No, there are times, who knows, today can be your day. So we are here. Those of you, continue to share the life. Continue to share the life and leave your comments. Let me say good morning to Omen Sam Sion, our CEO and his wife, Councillor Kevin Sion. Good morning. Let us take a few words from our sponsors and be right back to dig into discussions.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime and report it, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Then they can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us, we need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
And yeah, Crime Stoppers. The people are stopping crimes for all of us. This is what we need. This is what Liberia need. We don't need a country where we all gonna live in violence. That's not what we need. We need a peaceful country where we have access to raise our kids without fear. We have access to run life, have our dream life without fear. That's the kind of country that we need. That's the kind of country we want to be part of. Yeah. So if you are out there and thinking the best way to handle things is by being violent, then I would say no. Then you are not listening to Old Man Sam Sion. who's always out to talk for the people of Liberia, who's going to tell us to be more tolerant, though we are with a government that is intolerant to everything, but still we still have people, statesmen who deem it necessary to come out and preach peace to we Liberians. And that's what we deserve. That is what we need. And Liberia will go far, far beyond what we think. Yeah. So this morning we are here again. We're still giving out cash. Don't forget to play your cash giveaway. It is 2 minutes past 8. And at 8:15, I want to do my first draw. I told you my busman left this whole giving money out with me. So it depends on how you will play. That is how we're gonna, start everything. So on yesterday, the president of Liberia held his first cabinet meeting. Yes, on yesterday. And that meeting was interesting. It was interesting. Things that people thought it was just loose. You just say it doesn't matter. You can just say it. Those points were taken. That what happened. Those points were taken. So right now, before we dive into that, let us get to the computer there and recognize all of our Facebook followers. Those of you that are following us on Facebook, those of you that are sending or sharing the live, let us recognize you, because if it was not for you people, we won't be out here. Let us recognize each and every one of you for the hard work that you're doing. It's not easy to have someone always on time for the show, carrying the show with you, listening to everything you say. Let us get to our online followers. Okay, let's go. So we have George Watkins Jr. He says, "Good morning, everyone. I'm following from the HQ of Honorable Solomon Chipo in District 18, Monserrado County, Liberia." We have Emmanuel J. Benye says, "Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. I'm watching from Johnsonville City View." And we have Malu, that's Malu F. Fofana says, "Good morning. I'm following from 20th Street." We have Ben Cooper Jr. says, "Watching." We have Charles. Charles says, "Good morning to the team in studio and hats off to you. I'm watching from Maso Clinic Belt." We have Aaron Morba says, "Good." He says, "Watching from it's now Lower Magibi, the township." Let me get that correct. We have Patricia Chipley says, "Good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching from Nuku Town." We also have William W. Wulu says, "The Liberian Civil Rights Movement official spokesperson is watching live from Upper Cowell, Monrovia, Liberia." We have Abraham N. Addison says, "Good morning, Freedom Family. I'm following live from my residence in Upper Cowell. Let me appreciate you guys for the talking points." We have Asari Kone says, "Watching from my house in Accra, Ghana. Thanks for the show. President Weah will come back in power." We have, this is Musa A. Sharif says, "I'm watching you live from New Georgia, Gardnersville. Job blessing Greetings, Freedom FM family, following live from Japan. Japan, that's Jakarta City. Thanks for the information given to our lovely country, Mama Liberia. We have Tutu Girl Doba says, good morning, Freedom FM. Watching from Omatari Estate. Good morning, Princess. How are you doing? We have, this is, okay, that's Stephen K. Bue says, good morning, Freedom. We have Venetia's Junior Bar says, good morning. I'm watching from Newtown. We have, that's Mangil Bakale. He says, good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching from front, he wanted to say he's watching from Fonjaman City, Lufa County. Thanks for the good information from Mama Liberia. And we have Christopher Newley says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from my home, Johnsonville Township. That's all of the comments we have for today. For now, I shouldn't say today because we're still going. We're still going. We're still here. Don't forget, I want to give out cash by 8:15 as we dive into our conversation. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. You can play by dialing *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone, and *255*1# if you're playing with your smartphone. For 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD, you stand a chance to be one of our lucky winners. Let us take this short break and be right back.
It's about music. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime and body, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Let it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must take it. I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
And yeah, they are stopping crimes for each and every one of us because that's what we need. Hats off to Omen Sam Cyan for this great initiative. So yesterday, as I was saying yesterday, the president had his first cabinet meeting. And on yesterday, there were a few things that were said that we decided to highlight on today. right? Yesterday, the president started off by thanking all of his cabinet members for the job well done, although some decisions that they make or they will be making or they have already made is not pleasing to the Liberian people. It's hard, but at least they were able to come up with such hard decision. They were able to take such hard decision, thinking or hoping that in the future the people will understand what those decisions made, how it's going to impact the Liberian people. Yeah. How is it going to impact the Liberian people? How will it be? Yeah, so the president went on. But there were a few things that I jotted down from his presentation. There were a few things that I took. And one was his starting. After he thanked them, he said, one of my weaknesses is to notice the good in people. And that really, it got to me. I was like, yeah, that's true. The president is right. That's one of his weaknesses. He will see it in you, but he's not going to acknowledge it. He's not going to notice it. He's not. Yeah, he's not. The president of Liberia, he will know that you are good. You did him good. But he's not going to notice it. And he was clear yesterday when he made that statement, right? He said that's one of his weaknesses. And for we Liberians, we have seen it. We have seen it that that's one of the president's weaknesses, to notice the good in people, to say, oh, this person was good to me, this person has been good, this person doesn't deserve what I'm going to give to them, right? He don't notice it. No, that's it. He's not going to see it. He doesn't see the good in people. And that's one thing we all know. We see it every day. We go about it. We saw it even during the campaign period. We saw it. If the president was someone who used or who have the tendency of noticing the good in people, he would have seen the good in the former president for what he did for him, right? He would have seen the good in his own bootlegger right now, which is Henry Costa. He was going to see the good in so many people. If the president was someone who noticed the good in people, he was never going to allow propaganda to just make him to remove the former NAFA boss, Eman Glasgow. Because over the past years, we all saw NAFA as nothing. That place was just looking sick. That place was not even anything in the country. But it was because of people like Eman Glasgow, who today people are noticing NAFA. People are seeing NAFA for what it is today. It is because the president do not see the good in people. That's why every time he gets on to the podium, every time he's handed microphones, the only thing he's proud to do is to badmouth his predecessors, right? It's because the president do not see the good in people. He doesn't even care if you're good. And that's one thing that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Right? So, the president cannot see good in anyone. He's just running this whole country as a show or charade or political ground, right? Where a campaign can never finish. we are in a state where we should be governed. Instead, we are campaigning because the president of Liberia doesn't see good in people. He can't see good in people. He can't. So if he can see good in people, he will know who to attack and who not to attack. Because this very same president of Liberia cannot see good in anybody. That's the reason this president folded his hand, left his hand together, and allowed. He did. We're not going to say the people, though he say you guys make decisions. There are times that in that statement you see it like he's not consulted when the decisions are being made, but once he hears about it and it is okay with him, he didn't say we make decisions. He said you people make decisions, though it is hard. You people, it's not we make decisions, but you people make decisions. So the president is saying, though he's the president, but he's not in the know of all of the decisions his cabinet members are making. Yeah. That's how I understand it or understood what he said yesterday. So although you're making decision and it is hard, but we just have to roll with it. Liberians will understand, in Mr. Bwaka's words. Liberians will understand, will see the better thing in it. Liberians will understand that we had all of the rights, all of the reasons to make them homeless. Liberians will understand that it is because of the greater good. That's the reason they are jobless today. Liberians will understand that families cannot afford to feed their kids because the president of Liberia cannot see the greater good in people. Yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. The president of Liberia cannot see the greater good in people. So Liberians will understand. It was shocking to know that he was just passing, but he was admitting to something that he sees every day, he goes through every day, something that he's serious with, right? Something that he's serious with. It may look funny, like the president was just passing by, he meant no harm, but that's something serious that the president of Liberia was saying. He don't see good in people. If the president has seen good in people, trust me, there will be no reason that because he wants someone from his side to go and serve as a how you call it to central bank, so he will just remove another person and be willing and pay that person millions of dollars just to leave that spot so his people can go there, right? If the president was seeing good in people, he was never going to dismiss people for no reason, take those people from their tenuous positions. But because the president don't see good in people, that's the reason he keeps doing these things. He keep on just pushing the country backward and thinking that they are moving it forward. Because the president of Liberia don't see any good in people. And it is not coming from me. I didn't say it to them. I didn't say it. It was the president who said it. Right? It was the president of Liberia who said that that's one of his weaknesses. As some of his weaknesses are also playing blind eyes or giving deaf ears to the cries of the Liberian people. That is also part of his weaknesses. Although those people who voted or who are in these various ministries Not all of them are seditious, not all of them from ANC, not all of them from LP, not all of them from these various political parties, but the president's weakness is he's not going to see the good in them. He's not going to see the good in them. No, he's not. He's not going to see it because that's one of his weaknesses, to see the good in people, to act good to people. So now I wonder who's the political. We're not blame the president all time. We're not. Because I don't think he's getting good political advices or pieces of advice. They are not giving it to him. He's not getting it. Because if he was getting it, those things that the president said yesterday, he wouldn't have said them, right? He wouldn't have. He's not getting it. He's not. He's not getting it, people. Because why in heaven name you just talk about you being weak to see the good in people? Then why should you're even giving them a hand of applause? Some of the ministers there, some of those members of the cabinet deserve it, but others don't. Others don't. Others don't deserve it. They don't deserve to even be applauded. They don't. The people of Liberia are still struggling to have the water running in their communities. The people of Liberia are still struggling to have safe drinking water from General Ali's area. From Mo Ali's, people are still facing problem to have water. In our communities, we have pumps there and the waters are not running. It is not coming. It's almost close to 2 months since water stopped running in that community. We have tried to pour water and sewer, but yet it's still nothing. People who brought the pump into the community to sell water resorted to going out for tanks. They had to go out for tanks so they can use those things to get money and give water. You have to buy a gallon of water for $50 Liberian dollars. You have to buy a gallon of water for $50 Liberian dollars, right? You have to buy it. You have to buy a gallon of water for $50 Liberian dollars. So you think if water was running through those pumps where they sell 20, you think a person will not be able to afford it? $100 can give you almost 5 gallons. Already you're struggling to put food on table. You're struggling to get water. We are in dry season. We know that all of the wells are drying. We are in dry season. So right now, if we are struggling to get current, we are struggling to get water, we are struggling to do everything right in this country, how far are we? Right? So if we're struggling to do everything, we're struggling to get everything right in this country. We're struggling to do everything in this country because we have a president who only sees people for the power they have around him, people he wants to do good for, people he wants to notice the good in. There were too many things said yesterday, right? But we should get this in mind that the president's startup was he's having hard times to see the good in people. And he's not going to sugarcoat it, as I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The president said he has weakness in noticing the good in a person. So I wonder how he's even doing with those people who are around him. Are you seeing the good in them, or are they just because they supported him? because they supported him. Yesterday was a fun show cabinet meeting, as the last time was also a fun show. We had people all passing around in yellow. Yesterday was also a fun show cabinet meeting, because there are things that the president said that we're going to say more about how we see it, how it is looking in the country. We're going to see it. We coming sugarcoat it for anybody. We are not going to make it fine. We're not going to, dignify it, say, oh, this was what the president meant. The president meant what he said. The president meant what he said. The president meant what he said. So if you want us to come out here and start to sugarcoat, oh, that's not what the president was trying to say. No, that was not what the president meant to say. We're not going to do it. The president have his weakness in seeing the good in people, and we have seen it, because if the president never did, I don't think the former president will be bound from using the VIP lodge at the airport. If the president was seeing the good in people, I don't think these things will continue to happen. I don't think the rule of law will continue to be stepped on. I don't think every day families will come out crying. I don't think it will be like that. I don't think so. But because the president don't see the good in people, that's the reason we are here. That's the reason we are here. Let me get to the dashboard and see how far we've gone so we can be able to give our cash. We haven't reached the threshold yet. Keep your draws coming in. Dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can also dial *255*1#. I got to take this short break and be right back. This break is important. Yeah, let me take this break.
About musical. There are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must take it. I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us. Shama musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know. You can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop.
Crime Stoppers Liberia. So we are back. Sorry, we had to take that very short break, and we are back, right? So we continue to say this. There are a few cases we will continue to reference, right, to show that our president does not see the good in people. You don't even go out for it. You don't look. You don't look for the good, right? So he just come there and see, even if you have done him good, he don't even notice the good that is in you that you have done for him. He will not see it, right? He's not going to see it. So people who's trying to make him the man he's not, I wonder how they are doing it. I wonder how they are doing it. So the president went on. Went on. He said other things. The president didn't just stop to him seeing the good in people. He said other things. A few days ago, the LPRC came out and told us that there will be no shortage in things because they have things in plans. They have everything planned. It's working out. But today the story is different. Even the president of the country admitted that things are being challenging. Things are different, right? Things will be hard because of what is happening in other countries where we get our stuffs from, right? Things will be hard. But this is the same people who said that things were not to change, although we had COVID-19. These are the same people who said gas prices were not to go up, although we had a nation or worldwide epidemic that was running the country. But today, in the president's cabinet meeting, the president said we will face challenges. The president said we will face challenges because of what is happening. Things will change. Things will start to get hard. There comes in with being hypocritical. Yes. Yesterday, things were not to change. Although families were losing their loved ones from corona, although others across the country were being affected deeply by corona, other countries where we get things from, borders were closed. This government that is in power today went around with propaganda that it was never going to be like that if they were the ones in power. Today, we are hearing something else. This government is coming back to us telling us that we're going to face challenges because of what is happening overseas, because of what is happening to where we get our stuffs from. We're going to face challenges from there. Yeah. It is highly hypocritical to hear such from these same people. To hear such from these same people. These same people who told us that they were going to do everything in their power. In fact, they were well control. They had everything under control. Don't forget to be playing your cash giveaway as we're talking. We need to give out cash. We haven't reached the threshold. So keep playing your cash giveaway. Right? These same people, they're saying that things going to get hard. We're going to experience challenges because of the ongoing battle between countries. So isn't that deceitful to the Liberian people? Isn't that deceitful to the Liberian people? Isn't that deceitful to the Liberian people? You can come out here, be preaching law, you holier than thou. You have all of the experience. You can give the best 42 years plus experience. And the only thing we're seeing this country doing is going backward. Unless you show us any other way that we will go forward. But the only thing we're seeing this country doing is going backward. It's going backward. So where are we headed? The same president who doesn't see any good in people. This is the same president. The same people who told us that although we were facing corona challenges, the pandemic was all over for every country to feel it. Nothing was to go short in this country. We were not to go see people struggling to get gas. The same experienced metro government is coming back to us and telling us another thing. So what you people want us to sing? What you people want us to sing? Right? What you people want us to sing? So we should just be here. Anything else say will follow the breeze. Yesterday, we were not to feel sympathetic about corona being in the country. Although we wanted a safe space, that's the reason borders were closed. We were not to even talk about it, right? We was to have gas running. Now people are fighting. You're telling us that we're gonna face challenges. Why are we even gonna face challenges? Why should we even face it? When we have this metro government that has everything running. This government with so much experience. This government with so much experience. We have it. Then we should still be around and be crying. Then the same government is coming back to us, telling us that we're going to experience challenges. No, we're not going to experience challenges. The country is already hard as it is. The country is already hard as it is. We're not going to experience challenges. We have our government who's running things. So that's what we need. *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1# for 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000, right? We can make it happen. We can do it. Very shortly, I will be calling our first winner very shortly. So if you have not played, keep playing. If you have not played, keep playing and continue to dial the code because shortly we will call our first winner. Liberia is already hard as it is. Families' achievement right now is getting food for their children to eat. Once we have food, we are okay. Then we still here crying on things that you people say you have power over. We shouldn't be crying on it. We're supposed to be moving forward. We're supposed to be, in fact, right now I think you're supposed to be to 500. Yeah. Because this government has all of the experience. This government have all of the experience. So we should be having everything. We should be having everything to our disposal instead of you coming out to tell us I will be facing challenges. And we continue, right? The president said yesterday again, he said people see the bread and butter issue to be you taking bag of rice to their house. I told you, I said, the ministers that are in this government, they are not just rude, condescending, or even have so much audacity to just use words on people, right? They are not alone. They don't just have that authority. They don't just have that energy. They have the authority from the top. So if the top can just talk to people loosely, what are you expecting those who are down there to do? Right? What are you expecting them to do? If the top can just talk to people loosely, this same man said, God is not making new land. Let the people give the land to its owner. Though those people were going to be sent in the streets, those same people were going to face challenges. They don't even have money to look for another place. Some people have already paid their rent to their landlords and landladies. They are not looking at it that way. The president said, God is not going to make new land, so let the people give the land back to the owners. The same president is saying today again that people see the bread and butter issues as you taking bag of rice and carrying it to their houses. This president is the reasons, the president is the reason why his cabinet members have the audacity, the power, too much guts to stand up behind microphones, take to their Facebook page and insult the Liberian people any way they think they deem it necessary. Because of this president. Right? This same president. So today, we are here. We got nothing to do. We got nothing to lose. 6 years is not 6 days. We got a long time to be taking loose talk from here and there. Minister of Finance came up and said they need to form tea and bread ministry where everybody will go to, bread and butter ministry, where everybody will go to and get their bread and butter, because that's how Liberians are seeing it, right? That's how Liberians are seeing it. So they're saying that we will create a ministry for bread and butter. And the president of Liberia is telling us, oh, you people want us to take bag of rice and carry it to their houses. That's how people see this whole bread and butter issue. But then he said, the yellow machines, they are bread and yellow machines are bread and butter issues. The yellow machines, the 137 yellow machines that came to the country, that I'm not even sure if that's all of the machines that were taken out of the port. No, it was not out. I'm positive. The machines that were paraded the street of Monserrado were not 137. We're not. They were not. So the president is telling us that the bread and butter issues are part of the yellow machine is part of the bread and butter issues. The audacity to even say that. Right? So what you want people to do with the yellow machine? Are you going to sell it and share the money out? Because the same thing you brought this yellow machine to do, the past regimes, people before you, early time, we are time, they brought yellow machines to do the same thing. Early time, they faced the road from Picano to Monrovia, right? From Picano to issues there where the past government decided to expand the road, make it more bigger, for it to be more safer for people. But let's say yellow machines you brought today, they came into the country before. It is not the first time. These yellow machines were brought into the country to fix the roads, to help people to bring things from the rural side to a town, to make movement. They're telling people that you cannot take food, or people see the bread and butter issue as you taking bag of rice to their houses. That's not how we see it. People see the bread and butter issue as you're leaving them to be able to hustle for themselves, right? Those people who were put down from the Ministry of State, they were solving their own bread and butter issues. Those people who were put down from various ministries, the reason people that were put down from transport, they were solving their own bread and butter issues. But because you remove them from where they were, they have no alternative anymore to work on these things. That's why they are still finding it difficult to solve the bread and butter issue. So instead of you telling us that yellow machines are part of the bread and butter issue, are solutions, it is not the bread and butter issue. Yellow machine is not. Yellow machines are not part, or they are not the bread and butter issues. Because before you could bring yellow machine here today, people who were presidents before you, people who govern this country, they also brought in yellow machines. Right? They also brought in yellow machines. So before you start to bring insults or loose talks on the citizens of Liberia, these same people that you went around to telling you are going to bring jobs, what do we expect it from you? For the fact that you stood up doing your sonar and told us that you have created 70,000 jobs. Jobs that were, I think it was AI work, where now everybody is on the internet. Everybody is on the internet. Although the jobs, the bread and butter issues. Have you called Mo Ali to ask why is it that the common people are not receiving water in their communities? Have you called him? Have you called him to ask why is it that the common people are not receiving water in their various communities? Have you asked him? Have you gone out to those people who are crying for being displaced in their own country? Have you gone out to hear their side? Have you listened to the radio, hearing how they think, how they feel? How they feel? Have you gone out there to the ocean girls, young boys out there, business people, to ask them how they see? The bread and butter issue is not about you serving them bread and butter or even giving them rice. That's not about it. Because if it was so, I don't think the past regime will ever leave power. People had the opportunity to fend for themselves. Ocean girls could stand and sell their market anywhere they please. Police, city police people were not starving them. Yes, because you take somebody goods and tell them to pay $50. Goods that is not even worth $50. Where are they going to take it from? The bread and butter issue, another yellow machines are brought in this country. Where's the job that was promised? Who are those people that are part of this 70,000? Are we counting the representatives, the senators? Are we counting them? Are those people the ones who are benefiting from the 70,000 jobs? Are we going to be counting the ministers, the directors? Are we counting them? What's new? What's new? Today we're not going to talk much because everything is visible for each and every one of us to see. We're going to make it more interactive. The president said first, he has weakness in noticing the good in people. The president also made it clear that Liberia is going to face challenges because of the ongoing battle between Israel and Iran, right? The same president is telling us that people see the bread and butter issues to be things where you would take bag of rice and carry it to their house. Were there a day when someone asks for a bag of rice to be brought to their house to settle their bread and butter issues? Were there a day? But you are laying their families, their mothers, their fathers off from their job. They cannot fend for them. Children are not in school because their parents cannot afford. These are the bread and butter issues that we need to be addressed. You will work tired looking for a job in this country because you don't have the connection. You don't have it. You will get all of the degrees. Sometimes we sit around, we're not just pleased for not having it. Nobody in this country wants to be poor. Everybody wants to be rich. You ask anybody right now, poverty is their biggest enemy. Everybody wants to be rich in this country. So you being rich, right now you can afford. Though you told the Liberian people years back that you were living on loan, today you're not on loan. The guts that the president has, the same president that people used to go around and lobby money for, the same president that used to live on loan. It's not today the president started to be sarcastic. So that's one of the things I was kind of shocked when I saw people taking Donald Trump, President Trump's sarcastic remark to the president as glory, saying, oh yes, he speaks good English. I was shocked to see that people will even be looking at that sarcastic remark as something good. Have you listened to Trump of recent when he applauded the Chinese president? The man know how to make you feel small, right? So Liberian people were all clapping around here, jumping from place to place. The same propaganda the people use to make them get into power, they are still using the propaganda to spin things, right? The president is sarcastic. The president never forgot that his mic was still on when he went to PHP, if I'm not mistaken, and the president of Liberia said the Liberian people beg too much. Who's telling people about begging? Who begged too much? Who taught people it? Right? Dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your body phone and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Let's call this person for 5,000 Liberian dollars. Let's call this person.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off. Please call again.
So this number 616, your phone. I don't know if it is network problem, but let me try it again. Let me try it again and see. Let me try it again and see. Okay. Let me see why it's not going. Okay, let me get this. But keep playing. We're not getting this person. 616 is the last digits of your number, but we are not getting this person. So let me try for the last time. Your money is already on your phone. Those of you that have not played yet, you can start by playing *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Let's call this number for the last time. Push through with our conversation.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off. Please call again.
Okay. That's all we can do for this person right now. The money is already on your phone. Whosoever you are, 616 is the last digit. I cannot read out the person's entire number. It's 086. The last one is 616. So I cannot call the first three. So keep playing your cash giveaway. Keep it coming in. You can be the next person. Your number can pop out on this form. Dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and *255*1#. If you're playing with your smartphone, for 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Before 9:15, let us do the next draw. We need to reach the threshold, people. Keep it coming. So that's it. The president and his team always come up to give us free talk, release insults on the Liberian people, because that's how I see it. You release insults on the Liberian people, right? You cannot do that. Today, we should look at things knowing that we're going to struggle. Yeah, we're going to have challenges because of what happened. But yesterday, it was not good enough for us to look at people facing challenges. It wasn't good enough. So COVID-19 was in the country, but it was not enough to stop things from running in the country. It was not enough. It was not enough. It was not enough. We still supposed to have things going on. Things still supposed to be going back to back. Things still supposed to be going back to back. Now, we are to experience challenges. The president is telling us. The president said, I cannot continue to dive in all of his statements, right? But those are things that I jot down. I said, yes, this man really mean business for the Liberian people. This man really think we're still in campaign season. People cannot feed themselves by telling them. People see bread and butter issue as you taking bag of rice. Whether a day someone asks you to take bag of rice to their house, you think if their fathers, their mothers had jobs, they were not going to be able to feed them and help with their bread and butter issue. But because we want you to do better, because you have 42 years plus experience. You are too experienced with connections. Yeah? You are too experienced with connection. You are too experienced with connection. So people are expecting you to do it better because you said the other people didn't know it. They were weak. In fact, they were stupid for saying, oh no, right now, with the way things are, you cannot break this place down. It will really cripple the people who are there. You cannot break this place down. Right? Although they said it, but it's still stupid. But you want us to give a round of applause because you think that you're developing Liberia. So people who came before you, don't you think they had the power to break things down? You think they never had the power to break things down? They had the power. But because they have feelings for people, they could see the good in people. They say, oh, decent people are the people who walk in the rain, under the sun, in the poo-poo water, just to make sure I reach this place. So let us come to a compromising a decision wherein each parties will win. Let us come in. Today we were to play, we were to host the people from New Georgia. But one of the landowners there, because of what happened, she's seriously sick. Yeah. And that's sad. She's sick. Her pressure is not even staying in one place. Man Rose, she's sick. She was to be here today, but her doctors told her to rest. And when they came this one time, she said it was on Saturday. When she was explaining, she said it was on Saturday before they could break that places down. She said it was on Saturday when the people came and said the place was for them. So they went out to Honorable Sir Joseph. They went out to him and said, oh, this is what going on. And then Sir Joseph intervened and said that they should wait and get things to the court. They took the case to the court there. They should wait and get things there first. Everybody should bring their documents and stuff before the people can go on with any demolition. They then said, although the senator of Monserrado County, the county that this person is claiming to be owner of that land in, although the senator of that place said it, but soon Monday morning, by 4 o'clock, while they were sleeping, they just heard bulldozer sound in the community. Started to break down homes. They themselves will be here to explain more, right? To explain more. They will be here to explain more of it. It is sad. So tell us, can you take bag of rice to those displaced people? People who don't even have homes? People who are sleeping to that same place outside, children. Everything that this government have said not to do, will do. They have failed the Liberian people so much. and they themselves are seeing it. The president said that people from overseas, Liberians from overseas, can call to commend them for the work they are doing. They are overseas. They are overseas. They are not facing the problem that the people in Liberia are facing. They are overseas. They are living their best life. Right? They have work. They run things. So what do you expect? I thought it was the people in Liberia. They see people in Liberia that are supposed to be calling and praising this government. The only people that will stand up to praise this government is there are people who benefiting from the government, one, and partisans of the regime. I repeat, the people that will praise this government are people who are benefiting from this government and partisans of this regime. Those are the people who are going to be praising. But people who thought that this government could have done anything better, but are not doing it, they are just stepping on the necks of these people. Those people are not going to praise them. Others are already telling me, say, oh, me, I can always be for the team who can move the other people from power, because the government now, you know how many NGOs left, you know how many contracts left, people, businesses. Strong supporters of this regime are going through a lot, but their shame and their pride cannot allow them to admit. It cannot. Their shame and their pride cannot allow them to admit that they are going through a lot in this government, in this regime, under this Metro 42 years plus experience, well-connected woman, Pwaka. They cannot admit to it. Because it's like a child, when you say, oh, don't bust that pankana. That pankana has people in it. And the child say, I want to see. The child demand to see if it is truth, people is in that pankana. That's how it is. Keep your drawers coming in. *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. We're not here to play. We are here to give out money. So keep your drawers coming in and get money for yourself. We are around Friday already. Today is Friday. And Friday is for everybody. Let us reach the next threshold to give out 5,000. If we can do 2 more draws, then it is possible that we can do the 10,000 draws. So let's go. I'm looking at the dashboard right now. I told you every time I say start to play now, it's when you start to play, because we have our attention on the dashboard. And once we reach the threshold, we just have to hit it, a spin, and then it give out the lucky winner for the cash. So if it is possible, let us play and do 2 more draws. We can do 2 more 5,000 draws, and the next one can be 10,000. We can make it. Let's go. *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. So keep it coming in. I'm looking at the dashboard right now. I have the phone in my hand. If you can see it, for those of you who are watching us live, the phone is in my hand. This is our dashboard. And for those of you who are not seeing it, we have the dashboard in our hands. We just need you to play so we can start with draws. Right? We can make it. Let's go. Maybe like 5 more persons play, and it is okay for us to do. You can be one person, you play 5 times. Yeah, it's possible. Every time when someone wins, We ask them, how many times did you play? Because we want to build up others' faith and tell you it's not just by playing one time can make you a winner. Some people can play one time and win. That's why it is. That's just what it is. So we go. I'm going back to our talking points. And very shortly, we will get to our phone lines because we want this conversation to be long. We just wanted to stop here. Right? And for those of you in the comment section, you can leave your comments. We will read it out for the people listening through radio. The president said, I will start from where I started. He said he has weakness, and one of his weaknesses is noticing the good in people. He also said, are we going to face challenges because of the ongoing war to where we get some of our supplies from? The same president who he and his people told us that things were to be fine, though we were going through pandemic, though we have people like them protesting throughout, making Liberians scary. And some Liberians here protesting, no. They're seeing government, they're seeing president that said if he does not win the election, there are going to be no more Liberia. This is the president, they come to power and started a loose talk. The president started a loose talk ever since. And you can see it. People from abroad are the ones calling to commend the president. While the common people, the one that are way in the bush, who don't even have access to phone or even radio, they are feeling it. But the ones from America that can afford, that are sending money back and forth to their families, those same people that generate their money, those same people that generate their money are the ones commending the president for his good work. We who don't have anyone out there to send us money, we will commend ourselves. Yeah, we will commend ourselves. Let's take this short break and be right back.
Stop Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to take a very short break. Very shortly, we'll be getting to the phone lines. And for those of you who are watching through, the internet, like YouTube and Facebook, leave your comments. We will read your comments out first before we come to the phone lines. While we are on the phone lines, we're still going to be giving out cash. Right? So a president who has no feelings for his people, I see man telling us that Liberian people want the bread and butter issues to be him taking rice from wheresoever he can take his rice from and carry it to them. That's not what we need. That's not what Liberia need. Right? That's not what Liberia need. You just want us, we should just be celebrating everything. Anything we see yellow machine. So it's not the first time for yellow machine to come in the country. We should see it and celebrate. But you telling us that Brian Potter issue that yellow machine. What about Brian Potter issue that yellow machine? It's serious. It's serious and it's laughable. It's funny. It's really funny. It's funny to even see that, to hear that from the president of Liberia. We're looking stupid though, you're in the country. Eh? We're really looking stupid though, yeah. Now every time, everything y'all will fake it. Eh? Y'all will fake everything. And so you're making now the Liberian people. Minister Chapati Drummer insulted the Liberian people during December. Say he had to escape from his house. The thing is funny and it's serious. Because the people can beg. You go do your thing, you bomb the baby can. Please I mean to free my woman from the house. I mean you are doing it. Like a minister. What has been done to him? Nothing. Because it's from up, down, from the president down to the least man in the country. So what can you do? You can't do anything. You can't do anything. People will lose their jobs. They will not do anything. They like it, the protest for now till Judgment Day. They will not be called back. The people will take their jobs and they see jobs that they say, oh, they could not afford. They will give it to people who they want to give it to. Now, Mrs. Topa or Mrs. Crow, which one? She said, Colina said that those offices needed to be attended to. But there were people there attending to it, and she put those people down, saying that the government never had the fund to maintain those people. But the government created new funding to have others on board. Now everybody forced to work in government. Where the private sector that you are bringing? Where the private sector, ordinary janitor work, caretaker work, you took it from people. You are not bringing private sector, no companies coming, no investment coming in the country where we have the people come stay here. People who don't know how to clean in this life will go out there and say, let me go do healthcare work for that person. There's no job, no investment. The experience that you have, it is not working for the Liberian people. It's only working for you, your family, and your supporters, those immediate supporters. Only them it is working for. Only them. So tell us now. *255*1# if you're playing with button phone, and *255*1# if you're playing with your smartphone. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Right? So we can do it. We can talk the talk, do the do. The president will still come out and just release one free talk for you people. God is not making new land. The Liberian people beg too much. And today, Liberians think that the bread and butter issues is you carrying bag of rice to their house. You have to get bag of rice to all of the homes in this country. Can't you? Can you do that? Is it even possible? You can't. So stop being sarcastic, stop being rude, stop being condescending to us. Because that's how we see it. These are the same people that you wanted to call your name, you wanted to vote for you. These are the same people that you are giving these talks to. Not because you don't need them now. You got 3 more years to go, and automatically you will get back to campaigning and telling the people the same thing. What you want them to do, you want them to re-elect you, or elect the person that you will put up. Me, I know the way that Papa greedy. Once God still giving him long life and good health, to not real good health, but long life. Okay, yeah, long life. Once God is giving him it, that old man already greedy, he will come back and run. That man will come back and run. Already he's the president, but others are controlling the country. He said it himself when he was thanking his ministers. He said, "Though you people don't wait for me, or whosoever to give you the command. You people do your own thing, and it is good for the Liberian people." He's now already running the country. Certain group of people just saying out there, they are running Liberia for us. Running Liberia, they are running it. And I said yesterday, the president was to ask Mr. Ali, why is it that the Liberian people, the common people, are not receiving water in the house? But he said they are doing great job where some are doing great jobs. Yes. General Ministry, we are still on rape cases. Justice Ministry, we are still on rape cases. What are they doing? What are they doing? They're not doing nothing much. They're not doing anything. We'll say anything because we wanted to be done 100%. They are not. But you want us to come out, to stand up and give a round of applause for them. I went on a program and a man there said he and Mo Ali was sitting, and Mo Ali said someone called him and the lady called him. The lady said, "Oh, Uncle Mo, thank you. Because the way you not do the water business, no need for me to work out so money again and go to the well or go to the pump to fetch water in the house." So I said, it must be that girl, Oma, or whosoever that she's living with is a minister, or maybe that particular girl is living in Mo Ali's house. Because we are in the communities, we are not seeing water. You go Parachute community, you will have tank from down all the way up. The reservoir water people join. Capital bypass, no water running. Pastor community, no water running. So where all the lake came from? People still going prison quarter for water. People still buying water around here, $50 per gallon from the tanks. Then you telling us that somebody call you to employ. That's being a liar to yourself, and even allowing that person to give you that credit. Maybe you are just trying to heat up the conversation. I think that's what you were trying to do more. I think that's what you're trying to do. Yeah? I think that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to continue the conversation because you're talking to another water aid person. So you just wanted to boost up your morale. You wanted to make people see you as you're doing something good. That's what you wanted. I think that's how you were running things. So before we go to the phone lines, let me say this on my show. My heart is out to Marlene Drag Griffiths and also Angie Kekula, Mrs. Kekula. They lost their grandfather yesterday while train collide with his vehicle, and the papa just came from the States to bury the mother. That's his wife, I think. He came to bury his wife. They came with the body from the States to bury the woman here. And unfortunately, yesterday, they got into an accident that he lost his life. And one of the daughters' leg, who was working from the States, her leg got broken. So I want to say my condolences to you and your family. That's Marlene of one of our staff. She's always here. I want to say our condolences to you and your family in your time of bereavement. And this one is hard, wherein you came to bury another person and you yourself lost your life in the process. I want to say our deepest condolences. You have this one for me and all of the workers at Freedom FM. So let us now go to the comment section and read our comments. If you haven't sent in your comments yet, you can send in your comment. Then after that, we check our dashboard and see how far we can do our next draw, or maybe 2 draws, and then we get to our phone lines. We can make it. Let's go. If you have not played yet, all you have to do is dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Let's get to our comment session. Yeah, let's go. Let's have this. Where we stop, we have Minister Prince E. Kamara says, good morning. I'm following from New Georgia Estate. We have Emmanuel S. Tamba says, good morning, Freedom FM. I'm following you from the Roberts International Airport, RIA Habel. Ambassador Wharton Puchu Morgan Jr. says, I'm following from my Johnsonville residence, Vice Chairman for Welfare CDC, regular intellectual militant. We have Elizabeth K. Blyon says, I'm watching from Maryland County. We have Saidi Saye says, good morning, Auntie Ari. We have Ibrahima says, have a wonderful time. T. Max Sugabrore, good morning. I'm following from my comfort zone in District 13. Mohammed Mariama J. Sharif says, good morning, Promise and the peace-loving people of Lofa County. I'm watching from Mamadi Diakite Intellectual Forum in Jacobtown, St. Francis community. Our country is in total mess under Bwaka's leadership. Roland Okasunyo, he says, I'm watching you from the city of natural beauty, Owen Grove City, District Number 1, Grand Bassa County. Mimi Praise says, he is just not responsible. He always has someone to blame for his mistake. That's all of the comments we have. Let us get back to our dashboard and see if we can give our cash to you. After that, we pick calls for the next 30 minutes. Let's go. You can keep playing your cash giveaway. We haven't reached the threshold. The numbers to call are 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And if you want to call and you're not in the country, you can call +231 86 500 104. And I repeat, you can keep playing your cash giveaway. If we're in the time of call and reach the threshold, we will pull out to the call and give out cash to people who deserve it because they are playing. And to do that, you have to dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you dial *255*1#. $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. So we're still here looking at our dashboard. Keep your draws coming in and keep your calls coming in too. Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
But you know, this country, if somebody said, I will work with the devil to get power, when they said for the person, the person said, I will work with the devil to get power. You're talking about the devil to get power. So what do you expect now to gain the country? Because it won't be a day that devil breaking. So let's not be let devil break in the sense lesson.
Okay. All right. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Morning.
This is HMBG. I'm calling from Rototown. and for SP.
Your life.
I heard our president this morning, I don't know, talking to the Nigerian woman, the International Woman of the Year. And to me, it's like a mockery. Because this man government, the 10-year government, the speaker, the pretend speaker, you Macron, insulting the Nigerian woman, abusing them every day. You can't say anything. Just recently, a lady from the state, he took 2 vehicles from the woman. So the woman went for her money to the house. He called the woman in her his bedroom and started harassing the woman.
Okay. So that's Liberia for you. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And if you're calling from out of the country, you can call +231 886 500 104. If you haven't played your cash giveaway, you can start by playing now. Dial *255*1#. For $100 or 50 cents, you stand a chance to walk away. Good morning with 5,000. Good morning. So keep it coming in. Keep it coming in. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. Good morning. Please walk away from your radio.
Good morning.
Yes, your life.
Yes. Thank you very much. In all this, though our president, Mr. Bata, is to us, they mean a lot to us so much. Easy for the Satan is your hair, you can then harless what our high-headed about going through all this today. We pray that all the things are going on just one day, and instead of our president, our former president, George Weah, will not do anything for us. We never appreciated him in all his things and they do for us. For I think our own writing now between us today. So I know for this, then our destiny, and we know that if any or even our president will come back, we know what we're saying. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your life.
Good morning.
Your life.
My name is Mohamed Kane. I come from Pipeline.
Okay.
Thank you for the topic of the discussion. The problem there is those who expect something good that will come from culture, they are failure in life. Because the many expecting something good for the men of failure. They are you expect something good for somebody that doesn't give anybody anything. Can't somebody do in your whole life, you're not going to say, you're not point at people that they say, in naturally grown up in life that will hit that helps, that will able to help somebody. God give people, at least you're able to give your friend and not get it. But if we can give, there's not a giver. They are saying the gift of God. They will only take from us. They will never give us back. So that's all. Those who hold the process, the first time for them to do more of their answer. So, we don't let it go. We have nothing to do. But that's what they those who go in there, you are telling them people say don't vote for this man. The prophet said come out. They say don't vote for this man. Even if that will suffer, they say that the warning is a failure. We'll wait until the 6 years and we'll see what we'll go back to. Thank you for the time.
All right. *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone. And if you're playing with your smartphone, you dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian hours or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to win 5,000 up to 25,000. Let's keep the draws coming in. Numbers to call are 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. We are here discussing the issues affecting Liberia. It is no joke. To say you will dance with the devil is not easy. Liberians are experiencing tough time with this because the dance with the devil is bad. The devil don't give anything free. The devil don't give anything free. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to the final. This is the meeting calling from Kakatam and the county.
Okay.
So, we know that. So, tell people already the brain for process. By providing job for the brains, going share the people and whatever the brain. They were when you say that, the brain want me to carry ready to the houses. In force. What about job for the brains? Now, I want to it can be against more than we are. We are not giving the brain bottle. So we expect the problem from Baka. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Daniel and I live around the street.
Okay, make your point.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't cut you off and we don't know why you are off. Good morning.
Promise?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to the people of Jesse. Let me say thank you to Women Stand Time on this platform. Who the common people, 4 people for our people. Was speaking for Liberia. No, promise. Like the man say you will dance with the devil, and the devil is working in our favor. You believe? Our country is under the sea with the devil. The way they catch us. So Baka give it to the devil under the sea. So for calling this and that, what if I'm going low? After the election, my daughter promised I apply for 2 good months for IEC. People coming to me, must be considered. Yeah, we are considered, we told you, we say, they see I'm coming with him, man. You're this man is the dealer. This man, you're making it to bring you, see why you can't, our fight, our man, who find what in the super country, or your brain is to happy, your thing. You want that kid, the chauffeur, why you're crying? The kid over the chauffeur, you want that job, you get a job. The man who go 2 parties, we are going to 25 account, 25 on there. I want you 2 parties there. The man who agree with the man, they will agree. They want to cry, my daughter from it. See, I know that will be bad for me, I will be sensitive. But the thing I say, yes, I agree. Anything the man say, you say you agree. That's the way you come and say, oh, the man say wrong. The man say, oh, the land, they see that there. Because they put that land. What for 40 every day in Nibaka, the people like, you're going to do this, so for me, that land, they see. Because Nibaka, the Matigo, and the Puna, to get for that land. Because we are going to do it, even still are going to do it. Don't say, okay, what the powerful man, you are wicked, but you couldn't get left. We are just to listen and the thing left together, but let me say, to get a full and who knows who get in there, and who get a report for in there. So you do it. That's why everyone will get so fly for my daughter. We should take that. You want to keep my pretty or I see the man pretty. Can you for the alley? Say, all of the alley. I want to say, like the alley. The minister told us that the man was around the alley, around it. Now, but yet they say, it's taking force to go down to in the alley.
Okay.
Look for the teacher, God. So let's stop trying this. And say, but people here with a noise.
All right.
You know who that change it.
Okay.
They break your home that change it.
Okay,
Thank
ma.
you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, you're live on Freedom FM.
Thank you actually for the show, man. What I want my niece, she's 2. I come from Panama. What I want to say is that all those things that you guys at that time they were criticizing just give God glory that we'll be alive until 2029.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say sorry to President William first. But me, I voted against him. I want to have you. I want nobody apology. But I want to say sorry to President William. Yeah, for what we did for me, from what I did. But I believe I am a family now. We know where to go. We're waiting for 2029. God, please, will be there. Thank you.
Okay. Keep your calls coming in and continue to play your cash giveaway. That's *255*1# if you're playing with your button phone, and *255*1# if you're playing with your smartphone. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. The draw is let me see. We haven't reached the threshold because you guys are not playing. We just need 5 more plays and we can give out cash this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sister. Thank you for the show this morning. The person never called for the reject because they screen number 11.
Okay.
No, but sister, when the people say they will not do the right thing, we will not give for talking. The way Tucker is behaving is almost looking at the unserious father in a home. The unserious father will not care to give food money to a wife, or to a girlfriend, or to a woman. But that unserious father will say food, you won't come in, how you food money key. What happened? Every day, they won't complain. So what Tucker is saying, he will not complain to what Corona key. Nobody can hear to say, okay, we will not complain to what, but he found means to solve the problem. That Tucker found means. When I say that happy, we're not here. Let him be able to solve our country problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 500. That's 86 500 104. Let's go. We can make it. We can do a draw before the end of this show. Let's do the next draws. We just need 5 more plays and we are good to go for draws. One person can get first and play 5 times. Yes. One person can get first and play 5 times. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes.
You're live on Freedom FM.
Yeah, this is Elijah. So, those people who cry right now, they forgot to know when they were wearing the t-shirt, the cap. We agree. Everything Paka see, we agree. And everything about Paka, everything about Paka was, we agree. So now, they're crying, oh, you need the party doing this. They forget to know that Jesus Paka, all of those things agree, and they all things agree, all of them agree. So, I don't see what point you will be crying around here, but that's why we have to put back on fire. So first, to make sure that Liberian enjoy the bread and butter. Because you've been lying to the Liberian people, been lying, and up to now, we can't see nothing. People should set up a yellow machine, but people hungry around here.
Okay.
Good job. All right, so I'll go back.
All right. Oh, this person has to walk away from their line. So before I forget, which I did, and I was just reminded, let me say happy International Women's Day to all of our beautiful, intelligent, loving, caring women out there. Yeah? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Hi, sir.
Oh, I'm okay. And you?
Yeah, fine. I'm S. Wilfred Bendia calling from Blazo.
You're live.
My take on this issue is the Liberian people are very happy of what their president has done for them, and this will be a long-lasting benefit that will benefit the CDC government, the people are sharing for and helping sharing for with them for 6 years. We could see all of these things.
Okay.
So
tell us. Hello. No, we just starting. We're still going. But tell us now, what are the things that we are just seeing that we didn't see the past 6 years? Tell us, please.
The party, the first thing I will tell you is your president was the president.
The one you get is also dancing. The current president is dancing. Should I play? Okay. Oh, tell you are not following the happenings, bro. Because the same president is seeing this. This is the same thing we've been talking. You guys criticized everything that happened for the past years. But the president is doing the same thing. You are not following your president or following the president of Liberia. You are not following the happenings. If you tell me that this president is not dancing, then you are not following. This president is dancing. This president is having all of the things that he said was not going to be in his regime. The things that are happening now, they didn't happen in the past regime. Right? Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
You are live.
If you take my dear sister, good morning to you and to your working family of the Queen, family. And for the recognition for the public, don't talk at Robert. And I join you this morning for our unknown destinations. You know, my dear sister, you share it and categorically. The behavior of the purported rescue regime that is in power elected incompetent, irresponsible, reckless, and useless to the human power. It was very clear to the point. The city they criticize, they are using what's up and what they criticize. But anyway, our people, we agree. There was some of the things we agree on. For that 3 hour, we agree. For that 3 hours, sorry, we agree.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I want to know what I see. So,
yeah, you have limited time.
You want to know what you agree on? What's the people? Before I mean, I'm not seeing it there. Let me watch that. Who gives the rescue? All first. You want all have money, put it all less. Who gives the rescue? It was George Weah.
And the man said he don't see the good in people. So even if you've done good for him, he's not going to see it. So let's get another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear sister. How are you?
I'm okay. You're live on Freedom FM.
Yes, thank you. Thank you this morning for your topic conversation. Look, this is not strange to some of us. You know, we have followed this president for so long, even though we are not old, but history tells us that this man has served so long in government. We have followed him, followed his track mark. Has no success anywhere. So we knew that he was not going to be a better president for Liberia. We told the people, but they were all around here. Oh, the man telling Buka, the man building 47 condominiums. How can somebody build 47 houses in 1 year? I don't know how possible can that be. But these are the messages that we were carrying around. Today, we see the same thing happening. Nothing changed. It's even worse than what the credits out yesterday.
Okay.
So they have no message. They have nothing to tell us, but we will come and tell them, oh, man, they didn't. Yeah?
All right. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, you need to walk away from your monitor. I'm not taking any calls that are going to block my ears this morning. So we are saying things that were bad mouthed, things that people said was wrong. This president have not built any hospital, but the past president went out and came back with funds that built hospitals, that built parks, even helped to equip federal hospitals around here. We saw it. This president who said that his predecessor was a Buka dancer, then you are not following anyone. I would say this president have not danced or do anything, then that president is not being fair to themselves or even to the Liberian people. This president have had so many luxurious parties, which he and a lady took to the stage and dance. But save that for next Friday. I'm going to bring that video next Friday, right? I'm going to bring that video next Friday. Save that for next Friday. I'm going to bring that video next Friday. Everything that was criticized by this government is the same old thing that is being done. And in fact, it is far more worse than anything someone could imagine. So you coming back to us telling us that the president is doing better. Liberian people are not seeing anything. We are not seeing anything. Yellow machines came into the country from this president. The same yellow machine came into the country from the past regimes. Haley brought yellow machine here. We have brought yellow machine here. Joe Bugger is not the only person that brought yellow machine in this country. We went out there, got funds, and came back to Liberia. Bugger went out there and came back and said he had MOU. Every time he goes out, there's nothing that comes to Liberia. The machines that came first, I was told it was given to us by his former friend. That machine was taken back, and the one that here were paid for or even brought into the country with the Liberian people money. Nothing Liberians have gained from President Bouakai. So you coming to tell us that the president is doing this, the president is doing that, is funny. It is funny. It's something that you even want to make mockery out of this president. Because the same Liberian people that voted this president are the same people that are crying on a daily basis for hunger, joblessness, and so many more things that we cannot explain. So having the president coming up to tell us that we like it, we not like it, the Brian Potter issue not going to the table or taking food, Brian Potter issue not taking rice from so and so and giving it to the president. It's just like you want to make mockery out of us, which is funny. We see it funny, but it is serious. Then you come, you want to act like you so. I said it. I said people who will continue to support this government are people who are partisans, people who are beneficiaries of this administration. There's nothing this government have brought to this country. There's nothing. There's nothing this government has brought to this country. I said it before. There are few people who are working in the interest of the country, and there are others who are just there to bring down people. You won't come here telling us, say, someone better. You took 6 years to remain better and run around with propaganda all around the place. 6 good years, Liberian people. The people protest in this country to the extent you will be scared to even leave your house the day they are talking about protests. Then Liberian people, why you even be so hypocritical to call and want to act so patriotic knowing you are not? Why? Why would you even want to do that? That we say keep playing your cash giveaway. Dial *255*1#. If you're playing from your button phone, and if you're playing from your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000. Let me say happy International Day to all of the women in Liberia. To my mother, Mother Monima Field, I say happy International Women's Day. My darling second mother, that's you, Councillor Kevin Sion. I want to say happy International Day. And to everyone listening to us, wherever you are, we want to say Happy International Day. Before this program comes to an end, let me make this quick announcement. So that's Soul Winners Outreach Ministry presents Back to the Altar concert. And this concert will be Sunday, this coming Sunday, at the Ministerial Complex, the EJS Ministerial Complex, Monrovia, Liberia. Admission is free. You get there, you enter free. Nobody say pay money. You're not going to pay a cent. You are not. It's this coming Sunday, which is the 8th of March. You are wholeheartedly welcome to attend this program. This program is being held or hosted by Minister Vivian S. Akoto, my own grandma in the music ministry, right? So get there Sunday, and if anybody asks you, just tell them that Promise sent you. Get there Sunday, I will be there. We have few people that will be ministering that day. We have the choirs, you have the live sound, you have Monrovia Community Mass Choir and the Voice of Jubilee. You also have people ministering that day, Minister Dante Sey, you have Minister Princess Snow, and Minister Margaret C. Ola. It's going to be heavily loaded with the Spirit. You don't want to miss it, so keep this information and be there on Sunday. Yeah? I see you Sunday at that concert. As we're saying, let me see if we can do the next draw and then call it a day here. Let me see. *255*1#. If you're playing with your button phone, and if you're playing with your smartphone, you can dial *255*1#. 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 up to 25,000 Liberian dollars here. So keep your draws coming in. Liberia is all we have, and we're not going to sit there and allow anybody to use propaganda to misinform our citizens anymore. All are those days that you guys sat behind the microphones to various radio stations, and the only thing you had to do was badmouth others. Things that you would not do, you went ahead and badmouth others for it. Now you are here, instead of you governing, you are there fighting a war that no one is fighting with you, which is sad. It is bad. Liberia is all we have, so we will all unite to talk the ills and the good things that will happen in this country. You will not come here and preach false loyalty because you want to show that you are partisan. Time is fast spent. We have to go. I have to be out of here, as we all know. So let's take a few calls and be out of here quick. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Your life on Freedom.
Yeah, I'm speaking for tonight.
Your life, go ahead.
Yeah, speaking for the platform this morning, you're very great. So you know that whatever there's an issue, whatever it is causing, Bora is the man that's who is best.
Okay.
Let me just ask you.
No, don't ask me. Make your point. Don't ask me. Make your point. You call to make your point. Yeah, make your point. Okay, you are not making your point. You still want to ask a question. Good morning. Good morning.
As I was saying, the president is not a serious president of our country.
Okay.
The mortgage of the Liberian women today are all on OKSM talking on the International Women of the Year. But this is the president who government had a speaker that don't have time for the women of Liberia.
Okay. All right. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live.
Mohammed. Thank you very much. I am Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Puno, Uncle Spoon Hill, Winston Community. No, thank you very much, my sister. You just said it all. This is a president who last year that used to say, President, we are leaving the country and coming out. It has no impact on the country. This president was granted an interview internationally, and he said Liberia was moving on the autopilot. 3 years into this present administration, we yet to see any single development started by him and completed by him. This is a president who said, President, we are building Star Wars when you can't go to build state of the art road. 3 years into this present administration, we yet to see state of the art road. But anything we see around here, so much, and they are putting home down, making people home now, making people homeless on the industry. So, just in my mind, this president is visionless. He has no international connection. He's taking our country back to the graveyard, and he is not competent. That's why he admitted yesterday that he has built in that people.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right. So that's all of the time we have to be here. That's all of the time you have to be here. And it's not as good as it is for us to tell you goodbye. We always want to be beyond these microphones, making the points, telling the Liberian people what they need to know. Gone are those days when we're going to sit down and keep quiet only because we want to please certain group of people. Yesterday you said it was wrong, and today you are doing the worst. You were elected to govern. You are now elected to campaign. And my name remain constant. Promise Molly Babu. As always, I'm going to be here every Friday to discuss issues affecting the Liberian people. From Monday to Thursday, you will have Abu, and Friday you're going to see me. But let me say bye-bye for now. Until next Friday. Let's keep the Friday going, people.
When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came, their mind. When they came, their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters.